Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to day 23 of Camp Nanowrimo. I hope this video finds you well and that you've been writing. Okay, so I know I am still behind. I am going to write today with Kat for 10K Tuesday, but I'm still like 30,000 words behind and I need to write at least 5,000 words per day to even consider winning. So I'm going to really have to bang it out in this last week, but it is doable. I just need to do it. That's the key. Yeah, so I watched Blair, aka Bitten by Booklist, video about how she organizes her life with her planner or agenda, and some organizing videos and stuff from her, which were really awesome. Love it. And she like her video on the side, there's all these related videos that are similar, and so I started watching a bunch of organization videos, and I've probably watched 100 in the past 2 days, and I've gotten really excited and super addicted to figuring out how people organize their homes, their meal planning, their cars, their purses, their agendas, their filofaxes. Like, this is really like legit stay-at-home mom, like organizing a family of 6 kids and your husband who travels a lot, and these people have like such intense lives and they have to organize it all. It's just crazy and exciting, and so I definitely don't have that much stuff going on, but I do know that my system for the tiny world that I live in is not working very well, because I just like write things down on a post-it note, throw it out at the end of the day, and then I don't really have a system to keep track of what I've done for the day, or over time. Like, I have no idea what I did for the first couple months of this year, except have a horrible time. So I'm definitely going to start using an agenda, and just so you know that I'm not a crazy person, I do feel horrible for not starting on January 1st. I did start a planner on January 1st actually, but like everything I do, it just wasn't perfect, so I wanted to stop, and I did. And you know, I realized that it's starting to be May, and so that means it's going to be the 5th month of this year, and we still have more than half a year left in 2013, and it hasn't been the greatest year for me, but there's still a good chunk of time left in 2013, so there's no reason to give up. And I am going to be turning 24, so I always like that there's like a fresh start in January, and then there's kind of a fresh start on my birthday too, because it's like, oh, you're starting a new year of your life technically. So practically any day is like a fresh start, and you can begin anew any day, anytime. So I'm trying not to let it bug me that it's not January 1st or my birthday, but I'm just going to jump in and get started anyway. So that was, probably didn't care about that. But, so here is my planner that I got today at Fred Meyer. It was $8. Big spender, I know. So it has this really cool design. It's pretty simple. And I think this is going to work well for me. Just, yeah, nothing too fancy or expensive. I don't have $70 to spend on a filofax, I'm sorry. But so first, this is what it looks like closed, and I'm not going to have it like this very often. I'm usually going to have it to the day, but if I'm taking this with me, I'll have it closed like this. And this post-it note will be for running grocery list, and this post-it note will be for anything I need to jot down or scribble, you know, on the go, tasks to do, or something that I need to remind myself. And then when I have time, when I'm at home, I'll be able to put it back in the actual pages. So this part is like my inbox or my dashboard. For urgent things, things that really need to get done, or things that are temporary that need to be filed away when I have more time. And then so I have this clip that allows me to open up right to the page. And so we have this week at a glance. And this is only 4 days, but I have highlighted in pink my work schedule. And then this is the day that I've started. And so I'll usually have it closed like this, just kind of like laying down open to the page so I can readily see it and access it. I have a post-it note of my running sprints that I'm doing today, so I can see the totals of the riding times and see the total riding for the day. And then I have a list of tasks and to-dos, and I have highlighted the ones that I've completed and ones that are just written, have not been done yet, and ones that are crossed out will be, that means I didn't complete it for the day and it needs to go ahead and be transferred for the next day, or maybe it wasn't important so I didn't get to it, whatever. So, things I've put on here, like last appointment with my therapist, which is awesome. I feel like a weight has been lifted off of me. I don't have to go to therapy anymore for the time being, and that was just not working out for me. Text Kat, reorder prescription, get a gift for my mom, quick pickup around the house, keep it clean, 10K Tuesday, and then like vlog, which I'm doing right now, so I could highlight this after I'm done, and then reach 10% in Jane Eyre. So I wanted to talk about my new little system for reading, which goes along with that. This has probably been done a million times, you probably already know this, but you guys remember this. I put these little post-it note tabs wherever there is a new percentage of the book done. So this is 5%, and so that for a 400-page book, this 5% would be 21 pages. So I put a new tab every 21 pages, and this is a good way to keep track of how far I've gone and how far I need to go still, and helps me divide it up for the day as a kind of minimum goal. Like, I would potentially like to read 5% of this book a day, which would let me finish the book in 20 days, or if I feel like a good reading day and I want to read 10%, then I'll finish it in 10 days. And, you know, it's gotten to the point where I've been in such a reading slump that if I don't have a set schedule or if I don't have any, you know, thing kicking me in the butt to read, I will just not. I'll just do something else, and I just don't get books done, and it's really aggravating because I love reading, I love books, and I have so many things to read and get through, so hopefully the system will work out for me, and yeah, that's cool, something to try out. And last but not least, you know, I showed you this. This is my pride and joy. Lovely, lovely. It's so pretty. And I said I was going to write down quotes and words that I found that I didn't know and look up the definition and write those down. But you know what? This book was written in the 1800s, so there are like probably 2 words a page that I don't know. So it was kind of distracting, and it kind of took the fun out of reading. So I'd still like to do the quote part, because that comes only like every 20 pages or so, and that's more meaningful. But the definition thing, I can't keep up with that. That's not fun. That's not rewarding enough. So I had started writing down the definitions in here, and I had to tear out the first page, which means that now it's all jacked up. It's like all ripped. And you know what? I was so mad that this got ripped up and now it's not pretty anymore that I punched it and then I threw it away in the garbage can. Yep, that actually happened. And then I realized I was being stupid because, you know, this still has like a million other pages that are still pretty and usable. And just because it's not perfect doesn't mean that it's not valuable or useful. If you want to take that a step further, just because I'm not perfect doesn't mean that I'm not valuable or worthy. And, you know, not a lot of people on this planet have the luxury of going out and buying a bunch of paper like this. Like, this is clean and beautiful and represents a wealth of knowledge and possibility. I mean, I could fill this up with words from my head that aren't going to be governed by any political power. This is completely private for me, and it's I'm literate, and I can put my thoughts down into writing for someone else to see. That's amazing. That's a gift. And you know, I have this as my possession. I can you know, set it down in my own home, and that's safe and everything, and I know that it's going to be there tomorrow. And you know, it just is really stupid of me to think that just because something's perfect that I need to throw it away. Even on the same exact day, this beautiful thing, the page is ripped because it's brand new and they're kind of stuck together. Am I going to throw this away? No. This is gorgeous. And this is an actual book that actually still has words in it. And I can read these words and be transported into the mind of someone who lived in a time period that I thoroughly enjoy. These are words from someone who's dead. And I have the opportunity to someday have somebody read my words when I'm dead. So this is getting really epic and stupid and whatever, but I just personally need to learn that nothing's ever going to be perfect, and if I don't complete all these tasks for the day, that doesn't mean that I failed. And just because I rip out the first pages of all of my notebooks, literally all of them, doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with me or the notebook. I just have to keep writing. That's really the lesson here. So, thanks for listening to me, and if you want to, you can show me your planner in a video response, or let me know how you structure your reading time to get the most out of it and get the most productive kind of schedule. And I would love to see a video response or a comment letting me know. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.